Hey, edgelords, thanks so much for tuning in on your internet tuner. We want you to hit subscribe. Isn't that right, Robbie?
That's right. That way you'll get the episodes as they come out every single Wednesday.
You need it, and you want it. Is it... I was just sitting here holding a microphone. Is it time for the edgelord?
You've been here for 3 days.
Yep.
But
I have
your instincts are right.
couch
because
sores.
it is time for the edgelords. Yes. Graham, no,
Is my
Graham,
hair too thin to wear it like this?
No, they can't tell. People. It actually looks. I was actually just thinking your hair looks really nice right now, Graham.
Thank you.
I think it looks good. Yeah. Well,
Vidal Sassoon.
It's a salon selective.
A lot of mousse.
It looks nice. You have I would say you have salon quality hair right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You've earned it. How are you, Graham?
I have earned it.
You've earned it. You're fighting the fight.
I have earned it.
You're putting in the creams and the gels, and you're taking the pills,
various
and you're
balms.
You're seeking out Eastern medicine for the top of your head.
My penis has not worked in 6 years, and I think I deserve it.
This week in edging.
What can we do to get your old dick going there, Graham?
Well, a series of Mexican pills, a cocktail of Mexican pills, if you will.
Well, if you
They
need,
seem to be,
not kicking it into high gear.
medium, well, third gear.
Sometimes you got to put the steroids right into it.
Yeah, just a needle right
Just
in
a
the tip.
needle right
Ow,
in.
ow, 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 ow. What are you doing in there?
It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Well, look, we have a fantastic guest today.
We do.
I think we should get to them as soon as possible. But what I think we should do, the whole point we exist, make a little cash.
Yes.
We should do a little capitalism, you and I.
Yes, Adam Smith.
Yes, the old invisible hand
job.
And this is a company you found.
Yes,
Graham.
I did. Yes,
this is one of your
extensive research.
It's a competitor to Under Armour. It's a new company. It's called Over Armour, and I like it because through the pandemic, we've all put on a couple pounds, right?
Robbie, you look like shit and you know it.
That's okay. That's hurtful. I don't.
But
to
beside that, where Under Armour accentuates every man boob, curve, weird big nipples, skinny arms, big ribs, spoon chest.
You keep looking over at me and then saying like an unflattering
Examples
thing.
just come to me when I look at you, Robbie.
It's just okay.
Anyway, Over Armour's new revolutionary jean-like fabric denim covers your imperfections thanks to its patented loose fit.
That's right. And Over Armour's patented front clasps, built-in suspenders, and groundbreaking side vents reduce fold sweat.
Yes, and the suspenders are festooned to the front with locking clip technology.
Graham, I'm looking over this copy, and the suspenders and the festooned with front locking clips and the side. These are overalls. What you're describing is overalls.
No, this is Over Armour. Like I said that off the top. You really are
denim.
You really are fat and stupid.
Loose-fitting denim with suspenders with clasps on the front. These are overalls.
I didn't know you could get fat in your ears.
Well, look, I'm here to make money, so I think, regardless of what they are, you should order yourself some Over Armour. Use discount code OldTimeFarmWear for 30% off this revolutionary new product.
I mean, you're giving me a real fucking hard time back there.
I just don't know why you have to make it all
They
about
pay
my
the bills.
body all the time.
Well,
I get a lot of compliments on my body.
to say it's
People
about your
like
body?
the way I look.
Well,
Sam, rock hard.
it's not my fault that when
rock
I look
hard
at you,
all over. Sam, a hard man.
why are you? Oh, all the pills.
All of the pills. I haven't stopped taking them. And I never will.
You should.
I think we should bring on a guest, don't you? Stop
Yes.
looking at it, for God's sake. Let's bring on a guest. Another big guest. You know I love having big guests on the show.
You love a big guest.
I love a big guest, and this one's one of my favorites. He is a stand-up comic, writer, and actor who has been on The Tonight Show, The Late Show, High Maintenance on HBO.
Oh, my gosh.
You can check out his album, Jay Jurden, y'all, which debuted at #1 on iTunes, and he is currently a writer on Apple TV's upcoming The Problem with Jon Stewart.
Guest Lord.
Welcome, Daddy.
I heard there's a lot of
Jay Jurden, everybody. Jay Jurden.
I forgot about how
You got to say his name.
You're
We said
right.
it in the album name, but we still got
That's
it.
right.
Thank you, Graham. Thank you, Robbie. Very happy to be
It's
here.
Jay Jurden, y'all. Please welcome Jim Jimson.
I wanted to mention the album in the intro, but I thought about taking it out for that reason, for that specific reason. How are you, Jay?
I'm doing really well. I'm doing very well. I get to see you a lot, so I'm very happy about that. And
On
it's
The
a-
Problem.
It's a good New York day. It's hot, but
Yeah.
people are out there.
It's better than it being cold, I always say.
You do
Really?
always say that. You're
Yeah.
a very boring person.
I like a nice hot muggy day over a cold day.
Okay.
Muggy, I don't know.
It's kind of sexy.
It's sweaty out there.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
sweaty. People are naked. I
Yeah.
don't know if I saw a single woman under 30 with a full shirt. A lot of belly buttons.
Yeah.
Is what
A
I'm
lot of
saying.
belly
They're
buttons.
back. Midriffs are back, baby.
No
Yeah.
bras. Bras are out.
Bras are out.
Get
Midriffs
outta
are
here.
back. Sundresses in.
They're paying $38 for like half a shirt.
Uh-huh.
$40 for half a shirt.
See, that's what I like about Jay. He's always thinking about the cash.
Yeah.
Think about that back end. I'll tell you
just
what,
don't
cut some
think-
fabric
yeah,
off, make a little
what's-
extra on
What's
top.
the ROI on these garments? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I don't know what ROI means.
Like, and you'd think if anyone at this table was going to mention how much money
Return
you can
on
make on
investment.
garments, it was going to be me. But Jay, and you can't tell from the camera angle, but Jay wearing some pretty short shorts.
I am. They're
White, very coming straight from the U.S. Open. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, from 1964.
Yes. We all-
oh goodness! I'm glad.
The Arthur Ashe collection.
Yes,
Yes.
but
Yes.
I take prep every day, so I won't. I'll be fine.
It'll be yeah, yeah.
Jay is confidently wearing his tampon commercial shorts today.
Things just be getting better.
All right, Jay. Well, what we do on this podcast, obviously, Graham and I, a couple of edgy guys. We like to make sure the people we have on it are edgy too. So we do that. by-
Alpha males.
We're alpha males.
Yeah.
a lot
that's
of testosterone.
Alpha, and then there's Sigma now too.
What are sigma males?
I mean, alpha male, and that you lead a pack, but a sigma male is just as powerful and domineering as an alpha, but they have no pack. They're a true lone wolf.
what are we?
Alpha males have like a pack that follows them.
Well.
we aren't getting as many edgies or K-lords
As we deserve.
as we deserve.
Well, here's what I think.
So
You know what's
we
happening?
want to become alphas, but
we're sigma.
the
Well,
industry is turning us into sigmas.
I think we have the heart of a sigma. You know, I'm a lone wolf.
Yes.
I'm not. But this commercialism, capitalism, has forced me into being an alpha and forsaking my sigma nature. And maybe that's why it's a struggle.
So you're saying that outside forces are dictating what you do, which is very un-alpha-ish.
But no, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is an industry run by
You're saying-
leftists and socialists is
Right.
conspiring
You're saying
against
that
me.
these betas,
These betas.
these cucks,
Yes.
are forcing you to do something you don't want to do.
What I'm saying,
Which is-
betas.
which is-
betas are weak people. We call them
They're-
snowflakes. right?
Snowflakes, yes.
But when you get enough snowflakes together,
That's right.
You got an avalanche.
You got a
on your
snowball.
hands, you know exactly.
Yeah.
And that's a powerful thing. And even being the world's first hybrid sigma alpha, which I am,
All right, yes.
it's hard to fight against an avalanche. But I get up every day and I shovel, I plow.
You get on Reddit and you shovel and plow.
Exactly.
Like
yeah,
things.
yeah.
That's the best way to get anything done right now. Is just like something, not actually like it, but just digital. A digital like
yes.
has more power than an actual. Hey, I like that. They'd be like, no. Could you go back and do that online?
Yeah.
So
So
the
much
algorithm
power.
sees.
Yes.
So much power in a digital like, and the only way to have more power is to change your profile picture.
Yes.
That is, you give yourself a rainbow flag filter, people know. People know you mean business.
Yes, and you do that, and then you take it away, and then you do something, and then you put the next one up is a Chick-fil-A filter. You got to throw people off.
Keep people guessing.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't know.
Just go from rainbow flag to American flag.
Jay,
Just
did
keep
you-
people on their toes.
Did you-
That's what happens every June to July, by the way, on a lot of people's like Twitter profiles. They go from like, we love queer stuff to be like America.
America first.
I'm gay for nation building.
Yeah.
I want Uncle Sam to molest me. That's what it goes to.
Do you still eat at Chick-fil-A?
Ooh, it's an edgy question. I have since I said I would never.
Okay.
But I don't regularly because I'm in New York and it's a chain.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you want to be the New Yorker who goes to that chain?
Right.
More specifically, a chain. If you want to go to a chain, go to the New York chain. Like, tourists come here to eat at Chick-fil-A from the South. It's weird.
No, that's wild.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Do many tourists do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, because it's familiar to them.
Yeah.
And it's like the nice enough chain that people are like, oh, yes. Waffle fries, though, notoriously hard to find in other places. So I do understand sometimes with people.
They are hard to find, yeah.
I like a waffle fry.
I like a waffle fry.
My third
yeah.
favorite fry.
What's your first favorite fry?
Shoestring.
You like a
shoestring.
shoestring.
I like because I couldn't remember if it was shoelace or shoestring, but I like a nice skinny French fry.
I go off the grid with my French fries.
What do you do?
I know this is getting pretty edgy, and
Just a deep fried
I don't
potato.
Want, I don't want
Are you
any-
going to say
barehanded
potato
deep-fried
wedge?
potato.
Because that's body positivity.
I don't like a potato wedge.
You're that heroin chic.
Yeah.
That shoestring.
No, I will fat shame all
You
day
want
long.
the Kate Moss.
That's right. I want the heroin addicted.
Those aren't. That's not a real technically a fry. What I like is a sweet potato fry.
Wow.
I prefer that any day.
I order sweet potato fries because I want them to be good, and it's hard to make a good crispy. They get soft.
They do get soft.
fast.
I like how soft they are. Chewy.
Makes you feel it's what you're familiar with.
That's
You're
right.
comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Soft.
I like a.
You ever had a sweet potato
This
waffle?
reminds me of my soft
like
cock.
a
I
stiff
say.
fry.
Robbie's like, my
They're
dick.
like, sir, stop.
Waiter's like, okay. more mayonnaise.
That's why. That's why I don't go to Chick-fil-A. I'm like, these waffle fries look nothing like my cock.
And everything okay here with the food, sir?
Yes, the fries do remind me of my cock.
Okay, thanks. Well, just let me know if you need anything.
Watch the guy at that booth. Yeah, he wants the French fries to look like his dick. No. Just watch him.
Yeah.
No, okay. Well, don't let him go to the kids' playground area. Just let him. Okay.
Looking
Have a
back-
good one, sir.
Looking back over the table, you got a bib tied around you.
Good. Can I get these to go?
All right, we got a goddamn edgy lightning round to
Yes.
get to, where we're going to assess you between 1 and 5 kettlebells of edginess.
As a person who's actually used kettlebells, good. I'm excited.
Yes, yeah, no, people can see your arms. They see what's happening here. I will kick us off, as we always start with the holy trinity of questions. Jay,
Yeah.
what is your favorite drug, alcohol, and cigarette brand?
Oh, favorite drug? Marijuana. Favorite alcohol? Tequila. Used to be whiskey. I've moved into tequila in my later age. Favorite cigarette brand?
Yep.
I used to hook up with a guy who smoked American Spirits, so I'll say American Spirits.
Okay, that's out of allyship to the guy you used to hook up with.
Yes, he was straight, so technically he was an ally too. I mean, in the most powerful way, because he sucked my dick. But yeah.
Right, one of those straight guys who
Yeah.
sucks your dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's an ally.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's allyship.
We're not allies.
We're not good allies.
Y'all have to be better
Yeah.
allies.
Because there has been a couple times where, Graham and I have been allies for each other at the same time, you know? So
We call that getting the evil out.
getting the evil out,
Yeah.
sucking the poison out,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
It's a snake bite.
But
Yeah.
that's just, that's allyship.
I'm trying
I
to stay
guess.
on the straight and narrow.
Like those fries.
Because if you do it, the thing is, if you do it with your own podcast co-host, it's not gay. Did you know that?
100%.
Yeah, that's business.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a business transaction.
Yes, that's 100% right.
You pay me, I pay you.
Yeah.
Same time.
Couple of sigmas getting together.
No betas here.
We call it doing Sigma 9 is what we call it.
Hey.
Ooh.
I don't
Ooh.
get it. What is your best tat? And you have to have one.
My best
Tattoo.
tattoo? I don't have any tattoos.
You have to have
You have
one.
to have
I don't-
one.
well,
Listen.
I would say it's probably one of my freckles on my body. It's a tattoo from God.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, he
So
went
it seems
religious
like-
with it.
Sounds like a cop out.
It does sound like a bit of a cop out. No.
Joke's on you. God doesn't exist.
Oh. We're getting heavy here.
This
We're
is
getting edgy.
edgy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're damn
This
right.
is edgier than I expected.
Uh-huh.
Full atheism?
Full on evangelical atheism.
Yeah. Even yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I know.
And I
Yeah.
we know because we're flatliners, Graham and I.
Flatliners?
Yeah.
No, it's round.
No, not we.
That is also a good
Yeah,
point.
that is a
Okay.
good point, Tony.
But we're talking about something else.
Yeah, we like to kill ourselves and then we defibrillate each other, come back. That's our drug of choice.
Oh.
So we've crossed over. We've been to the other side.
Oh my gosh, I remember that trend. People get as close to death
Yes.
as possible.
Yeah, that was like a thing.
They
I think.
technically die.
Yeah.
They get to come back and they see. That was a move.
That was a movie. But I think people did it for a little while. It was a thing.
I don't ever have to experience that. DMT, flatlining, I don't.
DMT is the same chemical that you get when you flatline.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So why not just do that instead of fucking killing yourself?
Because it's edgy.
It is edgy.
Yeah, I walk around looking like this every
Yeah.
now and then. I see a white cop and I go, "What's up, pimp?" That's my day is
That's enough.
spicy.
Yes,
I sprinted here.
You're living on the edge.
Yet another advantage that young black men have.
The sprinting.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah,
of
that
which-
also, yes.
Jay, next question. You are a bisexual, black, comic book nerd, theater major from small town Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like playing Life on Hard?
Oh man, I would say it could be harder. I have the use of my legs. That would probably like give me a higher score
Sure.
and everything. I'm not trans, so that's
You got
I
that,
I
yeah.
got that going, and I'm lucky enough to be conventionally attractive and likable, which you don't say back to back because they will offset. But most of the time, people are like, "I like what's going on with him." Oh, I still like him anyway.
Yeah, you're nice.
I will say,
Yeah,
yeah,
you have a good smile.
I intended to hate you for all the things that you are. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you were my enemy for a while.
Ooh,
And
I always thought that
I was-
the hardest part of like being queer was that like you do sometimes have to pretend to make enemies out of like straight boys, but because I grew up with like all these really good straight, you have to like go on shows and be like, straight men are evil, and then you have to be like, oh yeah, but the booker for this show, thank you so much, man. Like, there's so many of these like double dutch dances you have to do when you become like this person who is the spokesperson for so many different minority groups, and I never thought that I had to throw like my good friends under the bus for that. Like I'd see shows sometimes where they'd be like, "Oh, this straight guy is terrible," and I go, "No, say David is terrible."
All right, well let's just come out and say it. The thing is that you are talented and you're funny, so people book you.
I was going to say you have this thing where you can write jokes.
And so
wait a second, are people doing that now? I don't like it. Are people catching on?
Yeah, people are finally.
It was an old trade secret that I discovered when I was looking through Borscht Belt text.
Yeah.
I was like, what are these like very, very well crafted jokes? You're telling me the cult of personality is something that people rely on now?
Yeah, that. Well, look, I don't want to spread rumors here. I'm just saying
It's what we're trying to do with this show.
we're trying to explain that we are victims. The industry, if the industry walks into this room, guess which side of the table they're leaving with, Jay? Huh? You think they're going with the two powerful, straight, white men? You know, they don't want us.
With full, perfect heads of hair.
We're victims. Handsome, model-looking men.
I agree. For far too long, queer people of color from the South have had it too easy.
That's what we're saying.
We
We
got another one.
All right.
Yeah, we broke through.
Well, thank you for joining us, Jay. We'll be back next week.
I'm a convert. I concur wholeheartedly. And by that I mean me. There is something that happens when people are like, well, Jay, I mean, you seem to be doing pretty well. And I'm like, yeah, but like that's because I write jokes. Like it's kind of what you said, because there are people that will be like, people would say, oh, do you like performing for those crowds of people that are so different than you? And usually I'm like, thank God.
Yeah.
They won't ever be able to telegraph any of my jokes.
Yeah.
They don't know
They don't know what's
anything
coming.
about my
Yeah,
life
yeah,
experience.
Yeah.
It's a teachable moment for them.
I mean, you're gonna have a very limited audience. You know,
Yes.
That's like if it's just people who are like you, that's
Oh.
like
That's not
2% of
Do you want me
1% of America.
You just want me to be like, hey, Alex, hey, Jabuki, why are y'all here?
Yeah.
Are we on the lineup?
Yeah. All right. Continuing with this theme, you are bisexual,
Yes.
meaning you can have sex with both women and men.
Yes.
Are women funny?
During sex, yes. During sex, they're hilarious. They will get as much out of that moment as possible. Not during sex.
Will they?
Also, yes. Also, yes, women are very funny. And you want to know why? Because historically, to be funny, you have to lose. And they have taken a lot of L's. So, yes, women are funny. Men, also funny, which is an incendiary and controversial statement to say in 2021. But men are also funny.
Everyone's funny.
You heard it here first.
Look, I'm a man.
Women-
I'm married to a professional comedian woman.
Yes.
And I disagree.
Okay.
No. She's frustratingly funny. Actually, it's pretty annoying.
Well, I agree.
Are you asking as a bisexual, can I make men and women laugh too at the same time?
No, I don't care about that.
Okay.
I'm just saying that I agree with you that women are born losers.
Another Jay, you're a gold mine today.
Yeah.
You're giving us all the statements that we need.
Women are I mean, it is funny that whenever women can give birth to other women and so on and so on. And it's like a nesting doll effect. Like, it is funny to think about that way. Like, if a woman gives birth to a woman, that can give birth to a woman, that can give birth to a woman. Whereas, like, if a woman gives birth to a man, then it's done until he finds a woman.
Yeah.
You would think with survival of the fittest and Darwinism, women would only give birth to men.
Wow.
Think about it, right? We should evolve to only make men for the future of the species.
Yeah, we're really good.
Right?
Yeah.
We're the best.
I've been to that bar, and it's lots of fun. Everyone is very handsome, and you just kind of agree to go, I know what I walked into.
I know what this is.
Because
This is Darwinism.
Well, the door person does go, are you? Okay.
No?
No.
Okay. I got a big question here, Jay.
Oh my God.
This is a big one. Beyonce or Mariah?
Whoa. I will tell a secret that I hold on to that can get me in trouble.
By the way, sorry to ask two bi questions back to back.
Okay. I have turned down Beyonce tickets. I've seen Mariah Carey in concert twice.
How?
This is the most controversial.
This is truly, this is the thing that could get you. Nothing could
put
get you
it
canceled,
online.
but this
Put
could
it
end you.
online. This is a secret I held on to, and you know what? I'm coming out. I was offered the chance to see Beyonce. I would have had to drive like to St. Louis in like kind of a winter storm to do it. But
From New York?
No, from Oxford, Mississippi. I was in undergrad, and I said no, and it was just because at the time Beyonce was a phenomenon. But I was like, it's fine. I don't want to risk my life to see. Keep in mind, I've seen Mariah twice in New York, so it was an easier commute to the concert. But it's Mariah. Mariah was like the first CD I ever bought. Mariah, to me, is like a diva in a way that's like still kind of silly to lampoon and make fun of. Whereas like sometimes if you make fun of Beyonce, which I'm not doing, like people online go, I can't believe you're making fun of Beyonce. And you go, we should be able to make fun of Beyonce a little, like a little. But Mariah lets you make fun of her. Mariah also, like, she had sex with Nick Cannon and got pregnant by him.
You can
so,
tell.
like, she has faults too. Like, you know what I mean?
You can tell Beyonce does not have a sense of humor about herself.
Yeah. She grew up in like the house from Home Alone.
Right.
You know, she
Like,
grew up
just
wealthy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he meant booby traps.
No,
there's that too.
No, but you know, like the house
No, I
from
think
Home
that
Alone,
was
it's
more
like that
Kelly
big
and
kind
Michelle.
of mansion, like that.
Yeah.
When she, like the house she grew up in is like this big. She just grew up with like everything,
Well,
and she
and
was like
because-
the best, always.
And because Matthew, her dad, also like ran that girl group, so she was like, if you win like a Little Miss Houston pageant, and then you like win Star Search, and then like after that point, they're like put you on the road. I don't know. I'm so happy that she's so successful, but I don't know if I'd ever be able to like joke and like fuck around with Beyonce.
That dude is so strategic as well. Like, you should. This is my advice. We have some young listeners.
Young.
Yeah. If you're a young listener and you're thinking about joining a girl group or a boy group, don't do it where one of the person's like parents is the manager of the group, because you don't have a shot.
No.
How many? Let me ask you this: how many light-skinned girls you think were turned away from auditioning for
Oh
Destiny's
my God.
Child?
He probably saw a bunch of people that wouldn't have even beat her out for like lead vocalist, but that would have come close, and he was like, no.
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 We got to find just the right blend of talent.
The Destiny's Child was so cutthroat that whenever they replaced two girls, I wanted LaToya and Lativia, in the Say My Name video, they recorded the song, shot the video with like just stand-ins and like one extra girl and a new girl. And they were like, no one will care. These two girls will leave the group and we will put different faces in this video. Beyonce and Kelly will still be there and no one will care. And they just did it.
Yeah.
So in the Say My Name video, there's 2 strangers in the background?
There's 3 strangers. Michelle is in the video. She was a new member. Farrah's in the video. She was a new member. Farrah eventually got kicked out of the group. So then it dropped from 4 to 3. And there's another girl who's featured prominently. And you think, is she supposed to be singing too? They basically said, we will bombard them with pretty black girls. And they'll be like, I think that's them.
Wow.
And it worked. It worked. It gave us whatever. The whole system was designed to make Beyonce a superstar. He planned everything out, and it worked.
Yes,
it was like the most plotted out, planned thing. And God bless the dude, he did it.
And that's why I have to say Mariah over Beyonce, only because Mariah is a queen. And like when you meet a queen, you can like have fun, and she'd like have fun with you. But Beyonce feels like a corporation,
like a dictator.
Oh, dictator. Yes, Beyonce is a dictator, but also she feels like a corporation.
Yes,
Beyonce. I'd be like, oh, okay. So who do I send my W-9 to? Like, I don't know what the.
Yeah. What do you mean by queen? In the context you just used it.
Mariah is like queens like mess up. Queens have like torrid love affairs. But like Mariah's like dating like a super young dancer right now. Like that's like the shit I want to get into. I don't want to like see you. And I love Jay-Z. I don't want to like hang out with you and Jay-Z in this house and be kind of bored. I want to get kind of drunk with Mariah. I talk about Brian, her young hot dancer boyfriend. You know what I mean?
I feel like queens understand that they are above you, but they have some level of responsibility to humor you.
Yes.
You know? To be like, oh, you know, what do you do? You know? And a dictator is just like, I will fucking kill you if you make eye contact with me.
Right?
Yeah.
Or if you even like move the wrong way. I feel like if you make a sudden movement around Beyonce, you get shot.
Somewhere along the line, Beyonce became the mascot for feminism.
Yes.
And if you were against Beyonce, you were anti-women.
And I'm very pro Beyonce. I'm pro Mariah more. Also, as a comic, you kind of want to say, what's the second option? Because Beyonce is a funny punchline for a joke, but there's a lack of specificity now because of the general love for Beyonce.
Sure.
So if you say something about Beyonce, people go, okay, great. But if there's another black female singer you can put in there, it might pop bigger because of the specificity.
Like who? Like a.
If you say Kelly Rowland,
Sure.
Yeah.
If you say, oh, I love Beyonce, people go, if you say, I love Kelly Rowland, people are like, okay.
I'm a Kelly fan myself.
Yeah.
If I'm picking one, I'm a Kelly guy.
I love Kelly too.
I think she looks like shit.
Oh no.
No, she's fine. Yeah. All right, Jay Jurden. You post pictures on Instagram of your ripped body in a thong.
Thong?
Yet you're somehow funny. Can straight men have abs and be funny?
I am racking my brain for the one.
I can think of a few.
Who are funny? Who have abs?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there's some people I haven't like seen their abs, but I'm just assuming they have abs. I'm saying Ronnie Chang probably has abs.
Ronnie is very funny. I've seen him shirtless on Instagram now. He's very funny. Broussard has
abs.
Good mid.
Good body.
He's got a great torso.
Yeah.
He's funny. Straight men who kind of got in shape and was still funny. When Chappelle got jacked that first time, he was like funny. He's still funny. He got pecs. I don't know what his stomach looks like. But he got funnier because he went away.
You know, Brian Callen. I mean, he raped someone, but he's funny.
Did he?
I think so. But he's got abs, and he raped someone, and he's funny.
Did he? And you're like, funny? The rape? I know for sure.
Oh, yeah. That's
he raped someone.
Yeah.
Straight men can be funny with abs, but abs overall net loss on your ability to be funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Overall net loss. If you're in the pursuit of them to get funnier, you don't know how being funny works. If you happen to have them while you are funny, if you have to acknowledge it, but also be self-effacing about it.
This is bad advice for you to give out because aren't you also like a personal trainer?
No, not anymore. I quit, but I used to be. But no one who has a personal trainer like wants to look like their personal trainer. They want to look like the best version of them if their personal trainer is doing a good job. Mm-hmm. If their personal trainer is like evil and like wants them to have worse body dysmorphia, that's me looking at like my like 53-year-old like I don't know, client being like, why aren't you like a tiny ripped black man?
Yeah.
You need to look like, what's wrong with you? Like, just sending him pictures of me being like, this is what you're going to look like in a couple weeks.
You know what? You're hired. This kind of thing. This is going to make my French fry into a steak cut.
We can skip the workout. Just send the pictures.
I'm going to go from mush to steak cut.
Oh, my God. Mush to Mandingo?
All right.
But so it is funny to go on Instagram. It's like guys who work out a lot and they don't.
You can say gay.
I think it's if you're gay, I give it a pass because it's like there's like a different thing you're advertising. Mm-hmm. There is a certain femininity to it that you're depending on who you are. But if you're like a straight guy who just gets jacked a lot and they're a comedian, it's just they're putting so much time and effort into something. And if they don't show their body, it is a waste of time. Mm-hmm. So it's just you watch somebody get ripped. You can see they show them working out with like a shirt on. They're working out. Oh, I'm doing this workout, but I'm eating this. And it's just like this like tea kettle boiling.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's a matter of time before we get the shirtless pics because if they don't, because really they're wasting their time getting this.
Yeah.
There's you walking around.
No, you have to
in
share.
modern society. You don't need this big buff body, so it's all a waste unless you post it.
It's accessorized.
I think like so. I think what happened, and it was culturally after like everyone was like, "Oh, this is what a Men's Health article does for people." And like, remember when like Kevin Hart was on the cover of Men's Health? Like other comedians have been on the cover, like comedic actors, like Ryan Reynolds has been on the cover of Men's Health. And so people started saying, "Oh, okay, men need to be jacked and funny, but not necessarily stand-up comedians."
Right.
The men that we're going to advertise in movie stars now have to have comedic instincts.
Even The Rock.
That they didn't have to have.
Right. Action movies are funny now.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Yeah.
And The Rock being funny is so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is enigmatic. You go, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Because he's a giant man. The funniness should be like him like picking this up and you be like, is this like a Barbie cup? Like it's like his incongruity with the world should be funny. But they want everyone to be like kind of hot, but also kind of dumb now. So whenever straight guys, like Diego's very funny, but he's also aware of like the poison that is like trying to be like a hot gym dude. So he's like aware of it. And you like maybe acknowledge it, maybe once on stage. I don't talk about any of that shit on stage only because the audience will hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like if someone wants to fuck you because of it after the show, they will.
Yeah.
They will. Mm-hmm. Like it'll come up. Mm-hmm. You never have to talk about it on stage. And cause like those guys, they're the people that turn other people into comedians. You don't want them to become comedians.
Who you mean?
The jacked dudes.
Jack guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But there are a few out there, and I feel like a lot of that is like part of like the Dane Cook era of comedy as well. You know, where it was like being a fucking cool bro was the joke. You know, like the jokes were like I fuck chicks and it's fucking
and
sick.
people would be like, "Ooh, yeah, you do,"
Yeah.
and they'd be like, "I'm very sad."
But I'm very. My brother stole all of my money.
That is very sad. Apparently, Dane Cook is very sad right now.
It's all right. Let's
keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving then. Yeah, look. Here we go. This is a great question. As a comic book nerd, who is the most fuckable comic book character of all time?
Wow, of all time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Man or woman?
Oh no, I'm gonna pick one of each.
Okay,
one of
this
each.
is fun.
No, this is
okay,
fun.
Yeah.
The person, I'll make it very easy. The man who is the most fuckable to everyone in all of comics is Batman. Mm-hmm. And it's Batman as Bruce Wayne. And it's because he's a billionaire who like also is super jacked and like mysterious. and he's like the one who fucks. Like Superman definitely has sex, but like Batman like fucks. So much so that a few years ago they showed Batman's dick in a comic book. You can look it up. You don't have to look it up right now. But like people were like, this is how like sexualized his character.
What comic book showed Batman's dick?
There was an adult version of a comic that was released, and there was one sketch that was like Bruce changing, and you got to see like Batman's.
She got a piece on him? Is he hanging?
Yes.
They just draw small ones.
He's got a tiny dick.
Those explains a lot.
Batman
I'm always chasing my demons.
Batman is super fuckable in like a
lot of women
very
prefer this.
like normal, reliable way. There's a comic book character like Emma.
I just can't stop thinking about it. Women only have feeling in the first 2 centimeters.
There's a comic book character named Emma Frost in the X-Men books. That's like this blonde bombshell who like is who uses sex in a way that like the first time I saw, I was like,
okay,
what?
yeah.
What?
And these are graphic novels.
No, so Emma Frost is like in all like the just normal comic book stuff, but she was like made Cyclops cheat on Jean as she was like a sex therapist, and they were having like telepathic sex therapy sessions. Emma Frost is very sexual.
See, I don't know about this one.
She's very, very sexual. Her first outfit was like this like corset and like just like panties and like a fur cape. She has some of the most like impractical
Just like a 15-year-old boy made this character.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing. She was a pinup fantasy and aware of it, and she used it to like get money and get power from men. But she was like always sexual. Like her sexuality and her sexual appeal was like turned up.
She's the first superhero with OnlyFans?
Yeah, she would be. And the thing is, because she's a telepath, she would just make you think that you like fucked her, or she did in one comic book, she made a group of people come just to like, cause she didn't want to knock them out and she didn't want to take away their memories. So like make them like relax cause there was about to be a riot. She like hit their like pleasure centers and everyone was like, she was like, they had to calm down. It's like
This is in a regular kids comic book?
Regular Grant Morrison new X-Men run, I think either issue 3 or 4. There was this crowd that was gonna attack the school, and she like hits their like pleasure center in their brains, and they all like kind of like get all cross-eyed and pass out.
I tell you,
what's her name?
Emma Frost.
Emma Frost. I would, because if I'm on the X-Men and like, there's been a bank robbery, we're sending you and Wolverine. Be like, I'll bring Emma. Emma can. But me and Emma will handle it.
Like, yeah. What if there's a problem, everyone needs to come?
Why are more people coming?
I get wound up.
No, but
I have fire coming from my eyes.
She's super fuckable. And then Batman, a lot of girls would fuck Batman.
Batman, I bet, is also kinky as shit. Batman's tying you up. Batman's he's already got all the latex body shit.
He's dressed as an S&M guy.
Basically.
Yes.
Yeah. He's got a utility belt.
He's like their Christian Grey. Like that exists for them already. I feel like a lot of women would want to fuck Batman. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Do y'all have superheroes y'all would want to fuck?
My like superhero, like I don't have a deep base, so like
I wish it was. You did.
yeah. I like the danger element of fucking Rogue.
Okay,
because, you got to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
You can't touch her, or you're fucking dead. So you got to really kind of maneuver. I like that. It's dangerous. It's sexy.
It's
Just
like
a
me and
full
Medusa's
body.
snake pit.
Full body condom.
Yeah.
Because for a lot of guys, they're like, oh, Catwoman. Like, whenever the first superheroes, the first, like, female comic book characters you see, they're drawn so sexualized.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
But this is just maybe because of, like, the actress. But whoever the hell Carla Gugino was in Watchmen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. Oh, hold on.
Some sexy-ass owl lady. I don't know her name.
Now I'm going to have to look it up again. But yes.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's girlfriend
Married
from the 90s.
The high school girl.
No, when
Mary
he's like
Jane
an adult.
Watson?
when he's an adult, Mary
redhead.
Jane.
Yeah.
Right, man, like in the 90s when they drew her, she had this like long, full red hair,
Yeah.
and she's like the biggest babe in the world. And
Yeah.
just like 12-year-old me was like, God damn it. God, Christ almighty.
Shoot webs all over my room.
Marvel would always do this like weird thing where they'd pair a male superhero with like a blonde love interest and a redhead love interest to try to do basically a Archie,
They're
Betty and Veronica. their version.
1950s interracial.
Yeah. She's a what? An Irish
An
woman.
Italian.
Yeah, it's like that.
I-
But like Mary Jane and
Yeah.
Gwen Stacy were that for like Peter Parker, and then
Right.
Jean Grey and Emma Frost were that for like Cyclops, where it's like one of them's kind of slutty, and you'd be like, oh man, what is he gonna do?
No, this is true. This is a true story. When I was a kid, this was also in my stand-up special, Graham K. Stupid Jokes, available on YouTube. But when I was a kid, I didn't have porn, so I bought tracing paper and I traced over Mary Jane and didn't fill in any of the clothes, and then just drew in nipples and a vagina.
That's so smart.
And then I whacked off.
Wait,
what a
you
brilliant
ma-
idea.
Yeah.
You made your own porn?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Small batch.
Yeah.
Crafted,
Crafted, artisanal.
Small batch in more ways than one, my friend.
He's like, I'm sorry, Mary Jane, I am out of web fluid.
I'm done. I have small batch reserves. Gotta fill my barrel again. Gotta go down and drink some more apple juice.
I was like a little criminal. You know what I did? There was the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. And every so often in that SI issue, you could see nipple.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Painting.
it was like a sheer. Well, it was before they did the body paint. It was be like a sheer thing. And every 2 years in a row, I would read them at Books A Million, and I would rip out the page with
hell yeah.
the nipple, and like fold it up and put it in my pocket. Never got caught, and bring it to school and be like,
Look at this.
and my friends would be like,
Whoa.
what? Oh, I loved it. Whenever part of the reason I want to free the nipple is because I feel like we gotta stop like society being so like inherently misogynistic. But I don't want to take away the power of the nipple for these young boys, because like seeing a nipple used to make
That's a big part of a coming of age
Right?
process. Yeah.
It used to be any areola like exposure, you'd be like, oh my God, I'm changed.
You think about it for a month. Yeah.
It would be locked
Yeah.
in.
This is-
And I
I
don't want
don't
to take
know.
that away from these young kids.
I think it's already gone. They're already
'cause
like
the
watching
internet?
a pegging
Just
video.
full on hardcore
Yeah.
porn by like 12.
You just went. That is so much further than I think the kids will go.
They went.
They started on
12-year-old
pegging?
boys go directly from recognizing a woman's nape to pegging to mother-daughter pegging.
No, oh my God! They literally, the 12-year-old guy was like, unless I see a guy getting fucked in the ass by a dominatrix, I can't get off anymore. I'm
Basically.
like, well, you have algebra homework.
Unless I see a man dressed like a nun sucking off the Pope.
I need to be.
It's not happening.
I need to be flatlining.
No.
Yeah. Innocent times, ripping that little side nip.
It still happens to me today, and I try to be an adult about it. And it's when I sadly remind people that I'm bisexual. Whenever I get flustered around boobs, when people are like, "Jay, calm down." I'm like, "Oh yeah, yes, yes, we're here,
Yeah.
we're here."
Oh, man. The funniest thing is watching my brother. He has autism, but he's a man.
Yes.
And around women, and it's just like they get to see what it's like to be a man and what we're fighting through every day.
He can't hide any of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
the social cues, because you eventually
Yeah.
can train, but every now and then there is this instinct to go skin. I don't know, not mine. I don't get to touch.
Yeah.
But skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Between us.
I try to, I'm an adult. I don't want anyone to feel threatened, One time I heard somebody go, she was walking through a cafeteria, and she was wearing it was two women. I was on a cruise ship doing comedy, and I was in the cafeteria.
You don't have to rub that in our faces.
Yeah. well, someone's got to pay for all this.
You just plug your special, and now you're talking about Carnival.
Royal Caribbean, please.
It was Norwegian. Yeah. What am I? Sorry.
I'm not poor.
They have the nice ventilators.
Yeah. Anyway, and these like two like young women walked in like night like or like dresses, formal like, but they're revealing, and all these like this is like the staff cafeteria. So all these like Polish men who just like hold big wrenches all day and shovel coal into a furnace. They're like, they're just like losing their minds. One of them goes, "You've never seen a woman before?" And I was like, I wasn't ogling, but I was like, yeah, they haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
And they'll never see that one again.
Not only that, they haven't seen a woman all day.
But
They're like a coal all day.
so much of being like socialized people, so much of life is just like pretending sex doesn't cross your mind.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You'll have an interaction with it's like someone new starts work and they're super hot, and you just got to be like, what team are you on?
Yeah.
You work in accounting, and you can't be like, I want to fuck you.
Yeah.
You can't. You might be thinking it, but you just got to be like, welcome to the team.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope,
There's even like
yes, it is. Yeah,
it continues to happen in life too, because you think, oh, everything's chill, and then like you have your first beach trip with people who you don't know as well as you thought.
That's
and you
interesting.
Go, well, okay,
all right.
we're at the beach to get all of us. And everyone is looking in everyone's faces because we all respect each other enough to make sure that no one, it's like, it's fun.
I'm sorry, Janice, I've never seen your tits before. What were you saying?
Well, Jim, you're fully erect. It's coming out of your Speedo on the side.
I'm hyper aware of it. I'm hyper aware of it. Because with the gay guys, they kind of like, the glances work is kind of like a conversational lubricant. Because like you'll be like, you're hot. Like we're just going to.
Does that happen like in the gay community? So like when you're like going out with a bunch of your friends who are also gay.
Yes.
Do you also have that, like, we're looking at each other's eyes?
Not at all.
Right.
Not at all.
You're more you're free.
Disrespectful. It's disgusting.
It's disrespectful to only look at your face.
Yeah.
That's
what are
nice.
you doing up here?
Yeah. I'm working on this.
Look at the amount of work I put into this.
You think I'm doing peg flies for you to look? This is nice, but come on.
Hey, you
Get
do.
out of there.
You are absolutely shredded. I want you to know
Get out
that
of
you have
there.
just a.
I've seen gay guys get mad. This just happened. If you say someone is like handsome, and you go, oh, they have such a great smile. I've had friends that'll be like, what about this ass? What's wrong with you? Like they get mad if they think that they're being like basically turned into a Ken doll or like desexualized or neutered, because like that's part of it. So it's like this balancing act.
Seems complicated yet freeing.
Yes.
One day, Robbie. Never mind.
You're both invited.
Okay. Thank you. I will tell my girlfriend she better shape up, or I'm gonna ship out.
Ship out.
Next stop on the boat, Fire Island. What is the best single pair of shoes for both casual and formal wear?
Wow.
I did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're going to lose some sponsors over this.
Yeah. Mainly Bass.
Oh my God. You know what though? There is a shoe that exists that is celebrated in both worlds now. We could say a bisexual if we have to. And it's happened over the past 10, 15 years. I think that per where we are fashion-wise, formal and casual wear, if you buy a brand new pair of Air Force Ones, you can wear those to the Oscars and to the barbershop.
Yeah, white,
A
obviously.
brand new pair of low top, super crispy white Air Force Ones.
Never black.
If you wore, no, that's what murderers wear. People joke about black Air Force energy, and what they're saying is you look like a criminal.
You do. The all black on black on black Air Force One.
It's very
I don't
funny
trust it.
that people understand that now, but I'm glad that people are picking up on signals. But yeah, white Air Force Ones on the red carpet, people love them. In life, it's a lifestyle sneaker. I think it's the best. I think it's one, like, the overall, you know what I mean? It's one of the overall sneaker like shoe footwear award forever.
Classic.
Right.
It's the James Dean of
Yes.
I always thought they looked ugly.
Wow. Controversial.
Dunks over Air Force Ones all day.
Wow.
All day. Better shape. They're just
Dunks?
more beautiful.
You are a comic.
Dunks are great.
People
they look like skate
comics
shoes.
love dunks.
Dunks look like skate shoes. They look
No,
cool.
but see, I think Air Force One because it's like chunkier.
I hate the chunk.
I
like the sleek and how it narrows at the toe.
So you like a fat fry, but a skinny shoe.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
We got to the bottom of it. We figured out Graham.
Yeah, I want a shoe shaped like my penis, narrower at the tip, shaped like it shouldn't be.
Guy was like, I did one for fun. Look at this.
It's gonna. He'll be a comic. He'll have
We're
to
going
be.
with the old torpedo model.
Gabriel, can I do this? Can I do this? I want to do it.
We're gonna see what happens here. All right, that's our first time asking this question of a personal trainer. Jay Jurden, favorite way to shred your body?
Oh yeah.
Oh, ooh.
Think about
the
that.
most scientific way, sadly, caloric deficit. It's just one of those things where you have to say there need to be more calories going out than there are coming in. You will lose weight. A lot of that weight will be adipose tissue fat. You'll get more shredded. Because underneath fat and skin, the musculature is usually the same. You just want to have so little fat that the musculature shows through, and you want to have developed the muscle fibers and the muscle bellies so that they protrude. Shredding your body also, if that's like the specific answer. The general answer, I love pull-ups. I think pull-ups are like the sexiest exercise. They're like the hottest exercise. It's pull-ups, squats.
Yes.
I've been told. Palms out, right?
Casey.
Pull-ups, palms facing forward. Yes,
That's right.
These are chin-ups.
Those are chin-ups.
My wife watching me struggle through three says, "This is so sexy." the sexiest
Hold my legs.
of the workout.
Hold my legs. Hold them.
Push!
No, help me down. Help me down. Help me down. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
It's ripped.
Come
It's
back.
ripped.
I'm stuck. Bring the chair. Bring the chair. Bring the chair.
His legs should still work. You know?
They cramped up.
What's this big guy?
I need more fluids.
Bring me a banana. I need potassium.
Him not putting his feet down and just collapsing is a very funny. I like squats too. Squats are super hot. Butts are in. Every guy, and some of them are out. Every guy loves the bench press. Oh my god, guys just like on a chest day. Everyone's just like, whoa, I can't believe I'm making my own titties. I love titties, and now I get to make my own. Oh my
That's
god.
true. That's funny.
Look at his tits. Now look at my tits. Put my tits together. That's all you're doing, and it's beautiful. It's really pretty.
You took a real turn there. You're really shitting on it. And then by
turns
the end,
out
you were like,
I like this
turns
whole
out
thing.
I
I like the jacking off. I like the
jacking off.
tits.
That's the
I like to
tits.
think about it.
That's like the whole thing about bisexuals. Should be like, that's gross. Sign me up. That's disgusting. All of the hoes. I'm down.
I'm there. I'm in.
I wish there was more of me. Actually.
You are a person, a fully formed person who contains multitudes.
Yes.
But thank you for teaching us about the fucking and the sucking.
We gotta know. We gotta learn these things. We gotta learn.
Yeah.
I think that like the gym is usually like a weird precursor to that. I saw an older black man, and I say this because they're the most fun to watch in the gym because they will talk. They will talk to you. They will do a little bit of karate in between things. Some of them will sing.
They'll coach you.
They'll coach
they will
you.
coach you for sure.
They'll coach
I've
you.
been coached by an older black guy in a gym.
Yeah.
And people,
I was
listen,
doing push-ups by like some 18-year-old he was coaching. I'm just like, what's happening?
That's the worst part of like the magical Negro trope in cinema is that like sometimes it is real.
This is real.
Sometimes an older black man just shows up and goes, no, you're doing that wrong. And you go,
Young blood.
Okay, thanks,
Yeah.
Bagger Vance. I don't. No,
Take
he
it
did
easy.
No, he did. That was actually.
Take it easy, Robin Williams.
No, it was.
Good job, Turkey. That's it, Robin.
I'm doing the
Robin,
older.
no.
I'm
Yeah.
doing the older black man. I'm doing the older black man who still says shit like young blood.
Okay.
And they exist.
So if your name sounds fun coming out of an old black man's mouth, like like Graham, Robbie, Robbie
Robbie's
has
good.
a couple of. He's heard it.
Yeah.
Robbie's heard an older black man say that, young fella. What's up? Air Maxes. Woo! Wait. You got a date? What's going on? Those are nice. And I'm going to turn into that. That's the other.
You know that's coming. Yeah.
I've done it.
It's funny. That's your fear because I'm going to turn into some guy watching Fox News being like, these goddamn pansexuals are ruining the country. And I know it's coming. It's a time bomb that's inside of my white body.
You're not
that
gonna have
I
a
can't-
southern accent. You're gonna say you're gonna you're gonna turn an older Jewish man. You're gonna be ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Someone needs to do something about
I
this.
think that like the fear of becoming like a loud older black man, it already happens because when you're in New York, you like vocalize your frustration more just because like it's a more frustrating place. So I've had moments where I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna wait here all goddamn day. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh God! Oh no!
oh. Or like you go to the
You look
MTA.
down and suddenly your phone is in a holster. You're like, how the fuck did that
Like,
happen?
this is a beep. Like I've had moments with an MTA conductor where I'm like, baby, tell me what's happening. Like, what's going on with this? She's like, child, I don't know. And it's like you just get old together.
Can I tell you something? If you could record that, put it on a podcast, and I'd like to listen to that anytime
Robbie,
I'm uptight. Like,
let me tell you, Robbie has seen me like slip into like, because you're a comic and you're very polished and I went to theater school. But like if I get around like Rob, like our coworker, like he like made a joke once. He was like, I'm the realest motherfucker in the game. And then like there would need to be specifications and like a bit of clarification, some clarity. It was like, well, no, but like who are you and where are you from? And I was like, he just said it. He's from the game. He's the realest motherfucker in it. Like it's very clear.
That's what it is. What
to
more do you
me.
need? Yeah.
But like that.
Connecticut.
But like that kind of like approach to like fun language, like
Yeah.
so many people are scared of, and I love it.
One of
Like,
my
So I
favorite-
become an old black man.
My favorite person, my favorite like flavor of old black man isn't like much. It's like in the 40s who grew up listening. It's like in that like the Locks, Jada Kiss, DMF, and like so they're like 46 still rocking a FUBU with a matching color sneaker.
No, they have a
love
pair of lugs.
Yes, they got lugs on.
You know?
Yes,
That-
exactly.
that-
Lugs
I
and
know
like
that
they
man.
are 1994 to 1996.
And let me tell you something.
Or the fake Air Force Ones with the star.
Oh, the Babes, but the Babes cost more than the Air Force Ones because they like blew up. And here's the funny part about that guy. He still goes to the barbershop. Some of them own barbershops. So now when I walk in, like, yes, I'm a very woke, progressive, queer black man from the South. But when I walk into the barbershop, like, you know how I greet people? I'm like, yeah, R. Kelly didn't do it. R. Kelly didn't do it. Bill Cosby didn't do it. And Lil Nas X, woo, he's doing too much. Now, could I get a 1 and then taper up and then cut some of the flyaways and edge up the back, not the front, because you know I'm in my 30s now. Have a good one. Like, it's very, like, you know that guy, so you walk in and you're like, man, I didn't know Pootie Tang was playing again, but I guess we're going to watch it.
we're watching it.
But because he cuts my hair and he's like, he's a better barber than he is.
A person.
I was gonna say he's a better barber than he is anything else, and so I can't like give up on him as a barber.
No, you can't turn your back on that.
And just like sprinkle in like some stuff. Be like, man, I don't know. I know a couple of gay guys and they're pretty nice. And like, man, I guess.
All right. Yeah. Nah, never that. Couldn't be me.
I know and love that guy
Yeah.
because he's like still a gangster.
Uh-huh.
Like in his head,
Yes.
still a gangster. I mean, has to put on Tiger Bomb for his tennis
Yes.
elbow, but still
Yeah.
a gangster. In his head,
Yeah,
still
yeah.
has like a Scully, like comes in, big jeans. Jeans will never
No,
fit.
she's never,
No.
never, ever. No.
And the suits, by God, it's like 2 flags sewn together.
Have 6 buttons?
Yeah.
7 buttons?
No, we're talking 9.
Oh my God. I I love it though. I live
Yeah.
on I live in Harlem. I live close to 125th. I see this shit all the time.
Yeah.
I see those dudes all the time. They have music.
We're 8 years into AirPods. They still got the flashing Bluetooth earpiece.
Flashing Bluetooth earpieces. But they also have like the rolling speaker.
Yeah, they love the rock. I always wanted to do a late night set, and I kind of like I had a chance, but for this, but for like do a late night set and go. I used to live in Nostrand in Bed-Stuy in Crown Heights, and just go to one of like the black guy church stores and just get one of those suits, like this full blown zoot suit,
yes.
like red with pinstripes, and just not acknowledge
With
it
like
and just come out.
3 triangles as a pocket square.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And it's like those suits were
Just
like
a Steve Harvey suit. Just be like, hello.
Yeah. We're running out of time, so I'm not even going to tell this story. But remember I told the story when I did the Jackie Robinson post in Englewood, the worst bomb I ever took in my life. Everyone in the audience is dressed like Steve Harvey. It's just in the middle of Englewood. They were dancing. Someone interrupted the dance floor for a comedy show. I go up first. I felt so bad for them. I apologized.
But those, I want to say, like, those people, though, they have so much fun with everything.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, my.
There's a lot of laughing.
Yeah.
At anyone, at your push-ups, they're probably like, look at this one.
Anyway, that was favorite way to shred your bod.
Yeah.
We have 2 more questions.
2 more. We got to move.
Favorite all-time babe, man or woman? We actually have to make this into a lightning round. The last 2.
Ooh, favorite all-time babe, the sexiest person ever. Holly Berry really
That's
solidified
a
a generation.
And maybe the first time
First one.
that's been said, which is
Yeah,
kind of crazy.
kinda
because
crazy.
It's just the absolute sexy.
Yeah. Make me feel good.
Yeah, I remember downloading the Monsters balls.
I would like to make
Yeah,
you feel good.
Yeah, and that's one of those
Make
times
it-
you look a woman like, and I can project myself onto Billy Bob Thornton pretty easily. You know?
This is you as a 17-year-old. Similar bodies.
I can see that.
They're doing pretty good.
That's a good answer.
All right, and finally, favorite euphemism for sex.
Oh, a favorite euphemism for sex. Ooh, I like saying I had to drop some dick off, but it's not.
I love it.
It's not a euphemism, but
Yes,
I
it
had,
is.
having to drop some dick off.
Yeah, so put that on just on the list of errands, like laundry, haircut. I had to drop some dick
And
off, pick up some groceries.
And we're off.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
Delivery.
All right, hang tight because we need to score you now.
That's right.
Oh yes.
5
We gotta
kettlebells. See if
score
you
pretty
got them.
quick here, so.
Cigarette brand, alcohol,
Switch to
tequila.
Pick American Conspiracy. Fucking somebody smoked them. Taste his breath. Was weird.
It might remind of a guy, a gay guy, probably. That's nice.
Kind of gods.
It is Bisexual Awareness Week. I just want to let it fest.
Sounds fake to me.
It is if you say it is.
I'm getting really loose over at Hallmark these days.
They're trying to. This is a gay conspiracy.
Women and men are funny.
Trying to change our children. Your bisexual meaning.
Understand how hot both of you are, though?
Thank you. Beyonce,
Maybe against a kettlebell for that. I don't believe him, but it felt good. Pictures of Instagram, your ripped body. Okay.
Hides who he is at the barbershop. He got a good cut. I respect that.
Halle Berry, that's good. I've had at least 10 masturbations to her. I mean,
Yeah. All right. Jay? 5 kettlebells.
kettlebells.
5 kettlebells. Oh, my God.
Thank you so much.
No, you
wow.
earned it. You earned it.
Oh. You know, bisexual also means I can hook up with both of you. That's just 2.
At the same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
because
It's too bad we're Sigmas, or we would take
he's
you
a
up on
Sigma
that.
and I'm an Alpha.
I just
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 different types.
Well, put it in the docket.
Put it on. Yep.
Time for a pig roast.
The image, you know, gay guys call it that too.
They do?
Yeah.
I always say spit roast.
Spit roast.
Yeah.
I think
Seems
pig
more
roast
polite.
is so much more offensive
Pig roast
to me.
is more
Hey,
offensive.
some gay guys call themselves pigs.
Oh, really? Is that a subgenre?
No, it's like a very like horny person, like the horniest, like most. There's a brand called
Disgustiest?
Disgustiest.
Pig is such a
Disgustiest
great.
Musty
It is such a fucking degrading.
There's a brand called Nasty Pig that is like
A brand?
it's like the Nike of like leather sex gear.
Yeah, if you're fucking Batman, he's pulling out some nasty pig gear for sure.
Oh, boy.
He's got a whole chest. With it.
What's the guy who designs it, the old man?
I used a coupon code. Oh, Alfred.
Alfred, what if you've really done it this time, Alfred? Just holding a giant strap on. Yes, well, he's just a creepy old man. Yes.
Oh man, I don't want to derail this, but there is a gay Batman called Midnighter who is like that. Who's who's like a sadist and who has like a gay lover who's also like the Superman of whatever. But
And he's not even fighting crime. He's just,
he just like,
it's the midnight single. I'm good right now. I'm busy. Call the cops or something.
police exist for a reason.
All right. That qualifies you for our final segment, Jay. Your 5 kettlebells qualifies you for
Scalding hot takes.
Burn me, Daddy.
We got some scalding hot takes for you, Jay. I think I'm just going to do one today.
No, I want to hear the one you were warned
So
us
it was
about.
the one we talked about at we talked about this at work like 2 days ago. That we keep. Look, we live in an era where the word Latinx exists right now, and it will exist for maybe 5 more years. Before
At least 10.
Hey, 'cause the X, pretty good. Yeah. It will disappear because we live in this specifically super woke time, and we keep changing words, but you can't change tone. It's the tone that impacts it, right? So for a long time, colored people was the acceptable parlance. You say colored people, and then people started to put some mustard on it, a little bit of English. Like there's a lot of colored people. We're like, whoa, you can't say that. And so over time, it becomes people of color, and everyone's like, "This is much better." You know, people of color, great.
Yeah.
And then that changes. So now we're on BIPOC, right?
BIPOC, yeah.
BIPOC, and we'll do BIPOC for probably 6 weeks, and then someone who looks like me is going to be like, a lot of fucking BIPOCs in this neighborhood all of a sudden, you know?
Got a BIPOC oil
Got a
spill.
little BIPOC problem around here. And then that word is gone too. So look, the color, they work. Black, great. White, great. Asian, fine.
Yeah.
Latino, what Latina, like they've been working. Hispanic, however you want to do it, it's fine. Native, great. Let's not keep every 6 weeks some new word, because we'll always find a way to make the word sound worse.
Right. Good point.
The funniest part about the Latinx thing and the Latino and Latina thing is that it came about because of almost like a mistake. I found this out recently. They put the X on the end because they wanted to put the @ symbol, but it kept tagging the thing that they would put the @ symbol up against.
Oh.
So it was like a digital thing that people started saying, just like BIPOC is like an acronym that you kind of oddly say, oh, all of these people, we'll like put them in this, even though so many of those cultures sometimes dislike each other and have different experiences. But it is one of those things that went from the digital world to like our actual verbiage, and it does. Something is amiss and something is missing in it, because you can't take everything that's like, oh, I typed this up to say, and people are like, oh yeah, I'm going to start using it. You're like, I don't know if that's
man. Yeah.
the intention. But it is, I mean, I think anytime you try to be like, you should say this right, just have a little bit of forgiveness, because you're going to fuck up. Everyone's going
Everyone's
fuck up.
gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
Especially as the rules keep
They do
changing.
keep changing.
Yeah.
For example, I had an issue. Well, and I think I solved it. There were people used to say, like you said, colored people, and I switched it to people of color.
Yeah.
And so the craziest version of this conversation, me be saying, I can't believe both of them said colored people when they were trying to give an example of how people used to be racist.
Exactly.
Like that's to me, that's a waste of energy.
Yes.
And it's disingenuous because afterwards I'd be like, I know what y'all meant, but I wanted to get
It's bad faith. It's weaponized outrage. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, certainly. But like I said, people switched it from colored people to people of color, and I used to say, I really feel comfortable with that. And then, I used to say, I'll say retards, but now I say people of retards. And I think that solves.
It's so much better.
Yeah.
It's so much kinder.
That's
It's
really
you're gonna
funny.
win an award.
Thank you.
That's a funny
Thank
joke.
you. Thank you. My hot take is so hot. You walk in these parks, and you see these park benches, and it's in memory of my dead husband Gerald. And I just don't think that that's a nice way to memorialize someone. Is have homeless people have sex on your bench.
And
Yeah,
animals to poop.
animals
Yeah.
to poop
There's so much bird poop.
and shoot heroin on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would want to be memorialized that way, but I would want it to be called. I want it to be the Robby Slowik homeless person sex.
Robbie's
park bench.
fuck bench.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, did we do it? Is that an episode?
John, unless you have a hot take you want to hit us with.
I have a very hot take. The hottest take. Bananas are evil. Bananas, they create fruit flies. Every time you eat a banana, that peel has a bunch of fruit fly eggs on it. That's why fruit flies magically appear in your house. Like when you have bananas and you throw it away into the garbage, that you'll be like, why we have all these fruit flies? They're on like the peel. There are a bunch of fruit fly eggs on bananas, no matter how like clean you get them. So you have to like put them in a Ziploc bag if you throw them away. Number two, bananas, the fact that we want them all the time as a country, like topples a government.
It's true.
Like it destroyed,
Banana Republic.
Yeah, it destroyed like another nation state because we were like,
We're banana crazy.
yeah, I want to taste. I want to like chew on this weird like textured fruit.
It doesn't have a lot of properties, healthy properties.
And
We don't need that much
Here's the other thing.
potassium.
I was gonna say it's propaganda. They're fake healthy.
Yes.
They're not.
They're just sugar sticks, yeah.
Sugar sticks. You get just as much potassium in a sweet potato, and other fruits. Bananas. And this is saying I love phallic imagery. Bananas are evil. That's my hot take.
But what about a smoothie? They're like a nice base. They're the base player of the smoothie.
They're not even the base player of the smoothie. You can do anything with the smoothie now.
You throw a couple scoops of ice cream between
You're right.
a banana split.
It's
Yes.
2021. What am I
going-
thinking? You can do whatever you want with the smoothie.
Yeah,
man.
why are you a slave to the smoothie binary? What's wrong with you,
You can
Graham?
do whatever you want with a banana.
Look, I'm an older man. I'm trying to change with the times, and it's hard.
All right, God damn it, that's our show.
Yeah.
I'm calling this thing. Jay, where can people find you, follow you, see you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram for the pictures that we mentioned earlier. You can see my half-naked body. I promise I'll post more disgusting pics at JAYJURDEN on all platforms.
And funny stand-up clips.
And funny stand-up
Yes.
clips, which
Good
are
writer.
also important apparently. And you
Yeah.
can catch me all over the city. And that's it. Yeah. That's
People will also hear you on the Problem with Jon Stewart podcast, which
Yes.
comes out in like a week. But don't listen to it. Listen to this instead.
Yes.
And Graham, okay? What's going on with you? Where can people find you?
I am opening for Nate Bargatze all of October. Tickets, I'm going all over America. Tickets at grahamk.com. That's the only place you can get tickets to see Nate Bargatze is at grahamk.com. And I'm also going to be in St. Louis and in Wilkes-Barre the final 2 weeks of October. So check that out.
And I am all over the city. You can get me at Robby Slowik on any the social media stuff. I'm opening Paul Verzi's special taping tonight, but you can't see that. This is going to come out after that. But that should be fun anyway. But
Should be
also
fun.
look out for that special whenever it comes out.
Absolutely.
And I guess we'll just say what we say at the end of every episode, which is fuck you.